Hey everyone, sorry I couldn't be in class today, but just wanted to make this video to help you guys guide you through using Earsketch. Just a few things. So this link up here that you see, I'll provide on Edsby for you. You just have to click it, or if you really want to, you can go onto Google and just type in Earsketch, and that will bring you to this page. All right, so for getting started, you can hit start coding. Okay, it's going to have a tutorial here, but for now, I'll just say to skip it and recommend for you guys to skip it. And then the next step, what I'd say is to make sure that you've created an account. Okay, so click on create account. This drop down will say register a new account. You click on it, and from here, you can put in your username, password, and email is optional, but I would suggest that you guys do put that on in case you forget your password, then you can reset it. Okay, in my case, I know my details, so I'm gonna try and log in here, unless I don't know my details. Okay, I'm in, good. All right, so just a few things about this. If you ever wanted to read through or you forget how to do certain technique, you can type it in here, sample variables, and the information pops up. For now, let me show you how this will work. So on the left-hand side here, we have some different criteria. You can search by artist, you can search by genre, you can search by specific instruments, and now this is something new, but you can make sure that things are in the same key. Right, this is for more of you music students out there. All right, great. For now, we'll keep it pretty simple. Okay, so before you load up any sounds, if you want to hear what they sound like, you can click on the screen button. Right, that's how you can test them out before you load them up. Okay, so now we're ready to create a new script. So if you haven't opened up any scripts yet, you'll click on this blue link. It says create a new script. Click, make sure that we're in Python, right? This is technically Python programming, and give it a name. I'm going to say testing a script. Keep in mind that there's no special characters or spaces in the name. It has to be one word, no spaces. And we're in. Okay, so especially if you're beginning off, I would recommend going into block mode. And don't worry, you can switch in between the different modes. But to switch, you click on the gear, click on block mode, and now you have this ready to go. All right. First things they'll do is they'll show you this tempo. So that's how fast you want the song to go. I believe maximum is 220. Okay, all the rest of the code is going to go below it. So now if we scroll down, today what we're going to focus on is the fit media function. Let me just zoom out a bit. So, okay, there we go. So all you have to do is click and drag it in. And now to get sounds to load up, So we click in the sound we call it parameter, but the sound spots. And let's test some of these out. All right, I'm gonna get that guitar and I want that pad. Actually, get the pad first. Okay, so to load it in, click in sound, then click this blue button, and that loads up the sound. This is the first one, so I'm gonna put track 1. I'll explain what that means in a second. This is the measure we want to start at, and this is the measure we want to end at. Great. So now when you're ready to run it and load it up, click on run. And here we go. It's already loaded up. So let's take a look back at what these parameters mean. So the first one is the sound, that's AK undog. And first slot here is the track. So we said track 1, that's track 1. Second one is where the measure will start. So we wanted to start at measure 1. And we have this lasting until measure 18. So now we can play it. Great. And pause. Okay, so that's the first one. Now I'm going to show you one where, and basically if you listen to songs, they don't have everything come in at once. They layer these songs together. So let's pick something. We'll pick something else. All right, we'll get this one. Get that piano. So we dragged another fit media over. Then we click in sound, then click in the blue button. That's it. This one's going to go on track 2. And if you guys see it here, I don't want it to come in right away. I'll get it to come in at measure 5. Measure 5. I'll manually type it, and we can extend it to 18. Great. Run it. And this is what it sounds like. Oh, this is what it sounds like right now. And now we can think about tempo now that we have something going. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. See how that sounds. Okay. So lastly, let's get some drums going in here. So I'm going to get one of my favorites. These are the hi-hats. Test it out. Okay, so this one I'll go a little bit faster. So we're going to get hi-hats, track 3. We're going to start this one. I want to start here at 9 and at 18. All right, last one. And you see how we kind of started layering these in. Okay, Okay, we want a kick drum. Kick drums always work. Great. Okay, that's there. These parts I'll do a bit faster now. And let's also get some kind of clap or snare. Oh, maybe not that. Yeah, probably not that one. Let's just get a standard snare. And remember, you can always play around with these, right? Right now, I'm just pulling up the first stuff that comes up. What I would suggest for you guys is to really test them out. There's a lot of different sounds built into this, so take advantage of it. And their best thing is they're all for free. All right, let's get the final version of the script. All right, there you go. Maybe not the greatest. There's probably other stuff that we could add to it. But what I'd suggest, this is just to show you how it comes together. I suggest going through the different genres, different instruments, and testing these things out. All right. So let me know if you need any help, and good luck. Happy songwriting.